Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has hidden unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure, or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
One of my favorite reasons for homeschooling my kids was so I could see them learning. I got to be a part of the light bulb coming on in their heads. And that's such a precious experience. A while back, my cousin had that experience with her granddaughter, Sadie. The whole family was at church when Sadie's father pointed out a sign on the wall. Here's a good Bible verse for you to think about. Don't let anyone look down on you because of your youth. Be an example to all believers in what you say, in the way you live, in your love, your faith, and your purity. 1 Timothy 4:12. Sadie looked confused. Why can't you look down? She demonstrated by looking at her feet. The family laughed as they realized how literal a child's mind is. Then they had a lesson on how to treat people like Jesus treated them, as His special creation. As we talked about yesterday, children in Jesus' day were looked down on and thought of as unimportant. But Jesus demonstrated what God thought of children by scolding His disciples when they tried to send the children away, and saying that we have to come to Him as children if we want to be part of His kingdom. God has always loved children. In fact, He told His people over and over to be sure to tell their children and grandchildren what they knew about Him and all they had experienced with Him. In Deuteronomy 6, He commanded people to teach His law to their children, to talk of His word while they sat in their house, while they walked along the road, when they lay down to sleep, and when they got up. One reason I love this story about Sadie is that this is exactly what her father was doing with her. He was teaching her that she, at a young age, could be an example to others. Through the way she treated others and the way she loves God, others could see the light of the Lord in her. So what did Sadie learn? She learned, in her words, that looking down on someone means you treat them like they aren't important, but they are important, even if they're a little kid. And as she added, we can still look down at our feet. So go ahead and look down at your feet. But every time you do, remember how important children are to the Lord, and pray for a child you know that God will use them, even now, to shine His light in a dark world.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. Also, if you'd like to share a treasure God has given you by doing an episode, please contact us. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you'll find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.